Maya stepped into the grand ballroom, her elegant red dress flowing gracefully as she walked. The soft glow of chandeliers reflected off the polished floor, and every eye turned to follow her. At just 22 years old, she exuded confidence that captivated everyone around her. With each step, whispers of admiration filled the air. "Who is she?" someone murmured. "I don't know, but she's stunning," another replied. Maya felt the thrill of attention but focused on enjoying the evening. She moved through the crowd, taking in the lavish decorations and vibrant atmosphere. The music swelled, filling her with excitement as she scanned the room. Suddenly, her gaze landed on a tall figure standing alone, Takashi, Japan's most feared mafia boss. His presence was magnetic yet intimidating, drawing both respect and fear from those nearby. As he caught her eye, an electric tension sparked between them. Maya knew in that moment that this encounter would change everything. She felt compelled to approach him. The grand ballroom was a feast for the senses, bathed in shimmering light from crystal chandeliers that hung overhead. Laughter and conversation floated through the air, mixing with the soft melodies of a live band. Upscale guests adorned in elegant attire mingled, their gold and silver accessories glinting like stars in the night sky. As Maya glided through the crowd, her red dress seemed to radiate warmth and allure, setting her apart from the rest. The way she held herself showed confidence, and people turned to admire her with looks of awe. "She's magnificent," one guest whispered to another, eager to share this moment. Amidst the elegance, Maya felt like a butterfly amongst flowers, drawing glances effortlessly. Every step was met with both admiration and envy. Nearby, Takashi observed with interest. The powerful Japanese mafia boss recognized her boldness immediately. In this luxurious setting, Maya's striking presence was undeniable, signaling that the night held secrets and unforeseen connections waiting to unfold. Just as the atmosphere of the gala peaked, the heavy doors swung open, revealing Takashi, the powerful Japanese mafia boss. His entrance was commanding, drawing every eye in the room. Tall and impeccably dressed in a sharp black tuxedo, he exuded an aura of authority that made conversations falter and laughter die down. His piercing gaze scanned the crowd with precision, revealing both an intimidating presence and sharp intelligence. Guests whispered amongst themselves, aware of his reputation as Japan's deadliest mafia boss. "Is that really him?" someone asked, eyes wide with fear and curiosity. Takashi moved through the ballroom like a predator among prey, completely aware of the effect he had on those around him. The subtle confidence in his stride spoke volumes. Even the bravest souls hesitated to approach him. Yet amidst the glances of reverence and fear, Maya stood firm, her heart racing as their eyes locked for a brief moment. In that instant, she felt drawn to the darkness that surrounded him while aware of the danger it represented. As the lively music filled the ballroom, Maya found herself glancing across the dance floor, where her eyes locked with Takashi's piercing gaze. Time seemed to slow as she felt an instinctive pull toward him, a magnetic force drawing her closer despite the chaos around them. The way he stood there, exuding power and mystery, both excited and frightened her. She took a deep breath, aware that beneath his charming exterior lay the reputation of a feared mafia boss. Whispers of his dangerous lifestyle echoed in her mind, yet she couldn't shake off the allure he held. "What am I doing?" she thought, battling with the thrill of danger. With every heartbeat, Maya felt an urgency to act. The crowd swirled around her as if they were mere shadows. Taking one bold step forward, she decided to embrace the moment. With a confident smile and a flick of her hair, she approached him and said, "Care for a dance, Mr. Mafia Boss? After all, this might just save your life." With determination in her heart, Maya stepped closer to Takashi, her mind racing with excitement and fear. The music swirled around them, and the crowd seemed to dissolve as she entered his space. She flashed him a confident smile, the kind that told him she wasn't afraid of what he represented, a powerful mafia boss known for his fearsome reputation. "Care for a dance, Mr. Mafia Boss? This one might just save your life," she said playfully, her voice steady despite the tension in the air. Takashi raised an eyebrow, intrigued by her boldness. Most people shied away from him, but she dared to close the distance. "You're fearless," he replied, a hint of amusement in his deep voice. He extended his hand gracefully, accepting her invitation. As Maya placed her hand in his, a thrilling connection sparked between them, signaling the beginning of something unpredictable and intense. Together, they stepped onto the dance floor, ready to embrace whatever danger lay ahead while savoring the undeniable chemistry growing between them. As the music swelled around them, Maya and Takashi moved gracefully across the dance floor, lost in their world amidst the swirling colors and glimmering lights. Each turn brought them closer, their chemistry undeniable. Takashi's eyes were sharp, reflecting both curiosity and caution. "You play with fire, little one," he warned, his voice low and serious. The weight of his words lingered in the air, reminding her of the danger that hovered around him as a powerful mafia boss. Maya met his gaze with a playful smile. "Maybe I like the thrill," she teased back, feeling emboldened by their connection. The tension between them crackled like electricity as they danced, revealing how different their worlds truly were. "Thrills often come with consequences," he replied, a hint of concern etched on his face. "I'm not afraid of a little heat," Maya countered confidently, her heart racing. With every twirl and dip, she felt alive, ready to embrace whatever danger lay ahead while caught in this intoxicating moment with him. As the music faded into a softer melody, Maya and Takashi found a quieter corner of the ballroom, their dance slowing to a gentle sway. The atmosphere around them shifted, allowing for deeper conversation. "What brought you here tonight?" Takashi asked, his curiosity piqued as he studied her face. Maya smiled, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "I came to have fun, and maybe find some excitement. What about you, Mr. Mafia Boss? Is it all business and danger for you?" He chuckled softly, a sound that surprised her coming from such a feared figure. "There's more to me than just being a mafia boss," he replied, revealing a glimpse of vulnerability. "But my world is complicated." Maya admired his honesty and saw past the tough exterior he'd built as a powerful mafia boss. "I believe you," she said earnestly. "Everyone has layers. Even you must have dreams beyond this life." In that moment, they exchanged stories about their hopes and fears, drawing them closer together as an unexpected attraction blossomed amidst the chaos surrounding them. Just then, the joyous atmosphere of the gala shattered as chaos erupted in the ballroom. A group of rival mafia members, hidden among the guests, launched a sudden attack aimed at Takashi. Shouts filled the air, and panic spread like wildfire. Maya's heart raced as she instinctively pulled Takashi closer, her instincts kicking in to shield him from danger. "Get down," she shouted, her voice fierce and unwavering. Takashi's eyes widened with surprise at her swift response. "You shouldn't be here," he warned, but Maya stood firm, clutching his arm tightly. In that split second, bullets rang out, echoing through the elegant venue as others scrambled for cover. Takashi quickly realized that Maya wasn't just a beautiful model but a woman of courage and strength, the very traits he admired. "Stay behind me," he said urgently, feeling an unexpected surge of protectiveness toward her. Together, they maneuvered through the chaos, their bond solidifying under pressure as they faced an imminent threat side by side. In that defining moment, Maya knew she would do anything to protect him. As the chaos subsided, Maya and Takashi dashed through the back exit of the ballroom, adrenaline still coursing through their veins. They reached Takashi's sleek black car parked outside, and he quickly ushered her inside. The soft hum of the engine filled the silence as they sped off into the night, distant sirens wailing behind them. Takashi glanced at Maya, his expression a mix of gratitude and awe. "You have more courage than anyone I know," he said, breaking the tension that hung in the air. Maya felt a rush of warmth at his words, turning to meet his gaze. "I couldn't just stand by and let something happen to you. Besides, I wasn't going to let a little chaos ruin our night," she replied with a smirk, trying to lighten the mood. Takashi's lips curled into a slight smile, genuinely impressed by her bravery. "You're not just a pretty face, are you?" This world is not easy, but you make it seem possible. Their eyes locked, and in that moment, they both understood that their connection was deeper than either had anticipated. They arrived at an upscale hotel, the soft ambience providing a temporary refuge from the chaos outside. Maya stepped into the luxurious room, still buzzing from the adrenaline of the evening. Takashi closed the door behind them, leaning against it for a moment, his expression turning serious. "Thank you for tonight," he said, his voice low. "Most people wouldn't dare to stand by me in my world." Maya turned to face him, her curiosity piqued. "What's it like being a powerful mafia boss? Is it lonely?" Takashi sighed, running a hand through his hair. "In this position, it's hard to find genuine connections. People come and go, often only interested in what power can give them." His eyes softened as he looked at her. "But with you, it feels different. I yearn for something real, beyond business and crime." Maya's heart ached at his admission. "You deserve that connection, Takashi," she replied softly, realizing that beneath his strong persona was a man craving understanding and love. In that moment, they both understood that they had found something special in each other. As the tension in the room thickened, Maya and Takashi drew closer, the energy between them igniting a passionate spark. They shared whispers filled with longing, their eyes reflecting both desire and the reality of their opposing lives. Takashi took her hand, pulling her closer, his gaze intense. "Being with me is dangerous," he warned, his voice husky. Maya's heart raced as she replied confidently, "I can handle danger, Takashi. It's the thrill that makes life worth living." She could sense the weight of his world pressing against her own, filled with shadows, power struggles, and fear. Suddenly, he leaned in, capturing her lips with his in a fierce kiss that spoke of desperation and hope. The moment felt electric as they tangled together, lost in each other amidst the uncertainty that surrounded them. With every heartbeat, their emotional connection deepened, intertwining love with the danger inherent in being with a powerful mafia boss. In that dance of passion and peril, they discovered a bond that would change everything. In the dim light of the hotel room, Takashi paced back and forth, his mind racing with conflicting thoughts. He had never felt so drawn to anyone as he did to Maya, but the chaotic world he inhabited as a powerful mafia boss loomed large. With danger lurking at every corner, he wrestled with the reality of his life. Could he genuinely protect her from the threats that came with his position? Maya watched him closely, sensing his internal struggle. "What are you thinking?" she asked softly, stepping closer. "I have obligations and loyalties that could endanger you," he admitted, running a hand through his hair in frustration. "Being with me means living in darkness. And yet, we've found something beautiful in that darkness," Maya replied, her voice steady. "I can handle it, Takashi. But you need to decide if our connection is worth the risk." He paused, looking into her eyes, realizing the truth. He yearned for love, but feared its consequences. At that moment, Takashi knew he had to make a choice, love or loyalty, and whether he could merge the two without losing her. In the dimly lit hotel room, the air crackled with intensity as Takashi faced Maya, his heart pounding with uncertainty and desire. The chaos of the outside world faded away, leaving only the two of them in this moment. He took a deep breath, knowing that what he was about to say would change everything. "Maya," he began, his voice steady yet filled with emotion. "I know my life is filled with darkness and danger, but you've brought light into my world." He paused, searching her eyes for understanding. "Will you be my wife and stand by me through this dark romance?" Maya's breath caught in her throat, surprise flickering across her face. In that moment, she felt the weight of their connection, a bond forged in fire and fear. "Takashi," she replied softly, her heart racing, "I choose you and everything that comes with it." His expression softened as hope blossomed within him. They stood together, knowing that love amidst danger would be their greatest challenge, but also their greatest strength. In the days following their engagement, Maya found herself caught in a whirlwind of emotions as she contemplated her future with Takashi. The glamour of their love was undeniable, Yet the reality of his life as a powerful mafia boss loomed heavily over her thoughts. She wandered through the city, reflecting on the dangers that accompanied their relationship, rival gangs, hidden enemies, and the constant threat on Takashi's life. Maya sat at a cafe, her heart racing as she grappled with the gravity of her decision. "Can I truly live this life?" she whispered to herself. At that moment, Takashi joined her, sensing her unease as he sat down. "What's on your mind?" he asked softly. "Just thinking about what being with you really means," she replied, meeting his piercing gaze. "I love you, but I fear for your safety and mine." Takashi reached for her hand, determination etched on his face. "I won't let anything happen to you. Together, we can face whatever comes our way." The weight of their love and its risks hung in the air as Maya realized she had to embrace this tumultuous path, knowing it could lead to either devastation or a strength beyond measure. The tension escalated as Takashi received word of a planned retaliation from rival mafia members who viewed his relationship with Maya as a threat. In their upscale sanctuary, the atmosphere shifted when he turned to Maya, determination etched on his face. "I won't let them take you from me," he vowed, his voice low and serious. Maya felt a shiver run down her spine, recognizing the gravity of their situation. "We have to stand together," she replied, her resolve strengthening. "I won't let fear dictate our future." As darkness crept closer, they prepared to confront the dangers that lay ahead, determined to protect their love and each other. Takashi gripped her hand tightly, his eyes fierce with commitment. "Together, we'll face whatever comes our way. You're not just my fiancé, you're my partner in this war." Maya nodded, feeling empowered by their shared purpose. With their hearts intertwined in love and courage, they steeled themselves for the impending conflict, ready to fight for their lives and the bond they cherished. As the couple steeled themselves for the impending conflict, Takashi's trusted lieutenant betrayed them, revealing their plans to rival gangs. "The mafia boss hasn't been himself since you came into the picture," the traitor sneered, his eyes glinting with malice. Takashi's heart raced with anger and disbelief. He had trusted this man to safeguard their interests. Maya, feeling the weight of this betrayal, looked at Takashi, her expression a mix of worry and determination. "We can't let this tear us apart," she urged, taking his hand in hers. "We need to face this together." Takashi felt a surge of loyalty to Maya amidst the betrayal, understanding that their love was now more crucial than ever. "I can't lose you to these dangers," he said fiercely, a promise etched in his voice. As they prepared to confront the treachery within his ranks, they knew their trust in each other would be tested like never before. Together, they were resolved to fight for their love and survival, no matter the cost. With their unity tested, Takashi and Maya devised a plan to confront the rival mafia that threatened their lives. As dusk fell, they gathered Takashi's loyal allies, creating a strategy that showcased both their love and strength. "We fight not just for power but for our future together," Takashi declared, his voice steady as he looked at Maya, determination reflected in his eyes. As the confrontation unfolded in a dimly lit warehouse, tension filled the air. Takashi faced his rivals head-on, fierce and unyielding, while Maya stood resolutely beside him, embodying the courage that had drawn them together from the start. "Do you think you can take what's mine?" Takashi challenged, his presence commanding respect. Maya felt adrenaline surge through her as she witnessed his dominance and leadership. Together, they fought back against the adversaries, proving that their love could withstand any challenge. In that moment of conflict, they established not only their safety but also Takashi's dominance as a powerful mafia boss determined to protect his family at all costs. With the dust finally settling after the intense battles, Takashi and Maya stood together, united as husband and wife. They had faced insurmountable challenges, yet their love had triumphed over adversity, solidifying their bond against all odds. "We did it," Maya said softly, her eyes shimmering with tears of joy as she nestled against Takashi's broad shoulder. He smiled down at her, pride swelling in his chest. "You are my strength, Maya. I will protect you always." Their journey was far from over. Life as a powerful mafia boss's wife came with its own set of dangers, but they were ready to face whatever lay ahead hand in hand. "No matter what happens, we're partners for life," she declared firmly, echoing his earlier words back to him. Together, they stepped into a future filled with uncertainty, but also endless possibilities. With every embrace and whispered promise, they reaffirmed their commitment to each other, choosing love above all else in a world fraught with peril. In each other, they found both solace and strength, partners forever. As Takashi and Maya settled into their new lives as husband and wife, they took a moment to reflect on the extraordinary journey that had brought them together. From strangers in a crowded ballroom to partners facing the chaos of the mafia world, their love had blossomed amid trials that tested their strength and commitment. Over coffee in their cozy kitchen, Maya smiled at Takashi. "Remember when we first met? I never imagined we'd end up here," she said, her eyes sparkling with warmth. Takashi chuckled softly, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. "I was captivated by your spirit from the start. You brought light into my dark world." They exchanged knowing glances, aware that their journey would not be without challenges. But with every obstacle they had overcome, their trust in one another deepened. "No matter what comes our way," Takashi vowed, holding her hand tightly, "we will face it together." Maya nodded resolutely, embracing the future, an adventure filled with love, danger, and triumph against all odds.